Welcome to season 2 of my season-long 360 adventures. Heading up to the cabin. Got snowblower in tow in the trailer. Gonna drop that off. See if we can do a little bit of ice fishing up there for a day, half day, whatever. And I'm heading down by my brother-in-law Craig's place. Get out the trail cameras. Start scoping out what deer, turkey are moving, and start getting ready for turkey season coming, maple syrup season coming. So beautiful day to be on the road, and just good to get out of town after the hectic holidays. So boy, it's really odd. When we were closer to home, maybe an hour north, hour and a half, Plymouth and Fond du Lac area had snow on the ground. I'm now coming through Wausau, and there's virtually no snow on the ground up here. Temperature outside right now is 45 degrees. So yeah, it's weird. Take a look here. No standing snow. There's more snow closer to home than we got up north here. Look at the clouds as we head further north. I wonder what I'm going to find tonight up north. I wonder if that snowstorm's coming early. It's supposed to come tomorrow. The plan was to do a little bit of ice fishing tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, or both, and then head down by Craig, but I don't know what to expect now. Sun's still out down here, but that looks starting to look a little nasty up there. Alright, we got snow cover. This is the last road into my place. Hopefully we'll be able to get out on the ice and do a little ice fishing, if not tonight, tomorrow morning. Yeah, we made it. Alright, it's 4:35, we made it. Plenty of snow on the ground. So get down, get the cabin open. Alright, it's Sunday morning. We're headed in to go buy some bait, some minnows. And of course, Ma Nature stepped in last night. We got up here and I worked my butt off. As you can see here, we used the snowblower up on top and down here, and then we shoveled this down to this ice condition here, and this is a lot better than it was last night. So we didn't get a chance to get out last night ice fishing. I didn't expect the snow to be this bad. I just expected to unload the snowblower and go out there and maybe fish a little at night, but didn't work. And of course we've got a winter advisory from midnight tonight until noon tomorrow. They're talking about upwards of 7 inches up here with freezing rain, a rain-snow mix, and maybe up to 7 inches of snow. So again, plans changed. Mother Nature interdicted. We plan on just doing some ice fishing today and heading home. A winter storm advisory goes down as far as around my brother-in-law's place, where I planned on stopping, putting out the trail cameras. It's just trying to crowd too much into a 12 to 13 hour day. So we're going to take advantage. We're here. We're going to ice fish today, pull out this afternoon and head home. So right now we're going to go get some bait and get out on the water and do some ice fishing for today. Well, we've got our minnows. We've got a dozen shiners, and we got them all safe and secure right up front here. So we got about a dozen shiners, kind of medium sizers, some bigger ones, some smaller ones. So hopefully they'll bring us some luck. I want to get in, get changed, see out on the ice. Alright, welcome to our first outing for 2019. It's January 6th, Sunday, and we're out going to ice fish here in Oneida County. We've got some waypoints marked on the lake. I've got my GPS. Will get us right on top of some structure that we know is out there, and hopefully we've got some fish holding on that structure, and we're going to give it a go. I don't know if this is going to show up on the GPS tracker, But we're within 10 feet of our crib right out here, so. Right here, we're on the spot. Let's get nice fishing. All right, first hole's drilled. Let's see what we got for depth. This is not starting out to be a good weekend. We've got about 12 inches of ice, not bad to drill through by hand, because it started out I can't get my gas powered auger to work, so I brought up the hand drill, old-fashioned style. We got the first one through, 12 inches of ice, not bad. Put in the Vexilar to check the depth here, which I believe it's in the 30-foot range or more, and the Vexilar, the face is not working. The battery's on, it's got power. I'm not showing any color on my sonar. I can't get a depth reading. So we did it the old-fashioned style. Dropped it down, found the depth. We've got the first tip upset. Drill a couple more holes, and then we're gonna pound the bottom. Now we got some structure out here, and we were able to come out with the GPS, put me right on top of the structure. So we're gonna drill some holes around here. We're gonna work the structure for a couple hours, but like I said, the best laid plans of mice and men, eh? Something goes wrong. First trip of the season. I probably should have checked things a little better. What can I say? We overcome. We do what we got to do. So, first one in, we're going to drill some more holes. Well, just like I said, my nature throws a curve at us, and so does my equipment. So with the Vexilar out, not working, we're going to have to rely on the old methods. All right, we got two tip ups set. I got another hole. I'm going to take a break from drilling holes for a while, and we're going to jig in that other hole for a little bit. And then maybe I'll drill 2 more holes that I can bounce around with jigging. We're going to leave these 2 set and see what happens. So, no auger, no depth finder. Maybe all this extra hard work will pay off. We'll put a fish on. Like to be more mobile, but we've had some equipment problems. So our first outing is old school. Well, it's coming up on 12:30. We got out here about 10:30. By the time we got set up, figure half hour, 40 minutes. So we've been fishing for about a little over an hour, hour and a half. I've got 2 tip-ups out there. We had a jigging hole over there that we were working for about a half hour with no success. And now we drilled another hole to jig out of. Try this for about a half hour. We're working the bottom and up to a foot, foot and a half off the bottom. A lot of problems to overcome. So we're drilling holes the old-fashioned way with a hand auger. That's why I've only got 4 of them drilled. We had to check depth the old way with the weight, see how far down we had to go, and set them accordingly. The first outing of the year is strictly old school. Hand auger, no depth finder. And it's a little tougher that I can't use it to watch my jigging to see if there's any fish interested. And then you can kind of alter your presentation if you see a fish. But I'm going back 30 years ago or more, and it's like you have no idea what's down there. You're just hoping something comes along and grabs it. So hopefully we can ice a fish for you on camera. One other little tip I'd like to pass along, and I'd be remiss if I didn't bring this up, just safety on the ice. You always want to check out the ice going on the first time. Usually go out with what I call a spud bar, a big green bar that I use to hit the ice going out early. Better safe than sorry. I mean, you go through the ice with all your heavy clothes, you're going to go down. You can kind of grab on, you're slipping, it's hard to get out. You want to get yourself out and get yourself safe. So always have these on. They go around your neck. You can make them yourself out of blocks of wood and some metal spikes sharpened. I bought these because they're high vis in case I drop them on the ice. I'll be able to see them. But what happens, you go in, you pull them apart. You got these ice picks, and you can use them to pick on the ice and pull yourself out of the water. So they stay out of the way. They're on a cord around your neck. They stay together. And like I said, they just hang there. They're out of the way. but they're always available in case you need them. So be safe on the ice, guys. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen today. The lake that I picked here is known as a pretty hard lake to fish. And you're going to come out here ice fishing, you're not going to catch any type of quantity, but if you're going to tie into a fish, chances are it's going to be big. We got some lake trout out here, 30-inch minimum size, muskie, walleye, and they usually run big. Problem is, they're few and far between. Well, it's coming up on 1 o'clock. Plan on fishing till about 1:30. By the time I pack up and get back, it's going to be pushing 2 o'clock. And I'd like to be on the road home by 3. So we got about a half hour yet to work these fish and see what happens. I think we're just going to go check the tip-ups. A lot of times you got fish that might grab them. This has happened to me numerous times with pike. They'll come and they'll grab the bait on a tip-up and just sit there and digest that bait. Tip-up never goes off, they never swim away. It's happened more than once with me. So let's get this put under here, just in case we get something on. Let's go check some tip-ups. Yeah. Our minnow is still lively. So we got this set real light. Any kind of hit, she should go off. Let's go check the other one. Alright, he's still going. We got that one set real light, so hopefully any hit, it'll go off. Oh, we got about 15-20 minutes left. But I was kind of hoping for a nice lake trout or walleye here. Well, we got about 3 hours ice fishing in, and like I said, it's pretty old school. We're going to deal with what Ma Nature throws at us. We got a severe weather alert coming from midnight tonight till noon tomorrow. A lot of snow expected, icy conditions. Time to head out. Well, it didn't take long. I got rid of the minnows. I went around the corner. I was going in the basement to get my spud bar, and I saw him sitting on the ice, and he turned and looked at me. See, he's checking. He's a little leery now. I ran in the house to get the camera. I threw the minnows out on the ice for the eagles, and it certainly didn't take long. Here he comes. Come on and get him. Like I'm in the house filming this, no way I'd be able to do this outside. Very cool, here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, this is better. Oh, laying on the ice right there. He's very cautious. Didn't take him long to spot him. I wonder where he was. I wonder if he was sitting in a tree someplace. checking where he saw me when I came around the building. Came around the corner of the cottage. He's moving with a little more of a purpose now. And I put the food out for you, guy. More there. Wow, look at that. Sure is nice. This is a little unexpected video footage for me. He's realizing that's it for the food. There he goes. That was cool. That was so cool. Here I was worried because I was getting out later than I wanted to, and I get to shoot that footage. Was that great? That made my day. Even though I didn't catch any fish ice fishing, that made my day. That was so cool. Was that neat? All right. I'm happy. All right. On the road at 4:15. We spent about 24 hours in the Northwoods of Wisconsin doing some ice fishing, delivering my snowblower. There's no way this was going to work out with the weather that was coming in tonight. So I just had to bite the bullet. We took advantage of what we could. We got some ice fishing in. Got some great footage of that eagle. That was so cool. I didn't expect that. I threw out a couple of shiners that we had left. I don't know, maybe half a dozen or so. I bought a dozen of them and we fished for 3 hours. So I put them out on the ice hoping the eagle would come, and sure enough I got some amazing footage of that eagle going after those shiners on the ice. So I mean, even though I didn't catch any fish, that in itself, at least for me, that wildlife footage of that eagle, that was almost worth the trip up. Well, that's it for this week's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and hit the like button. And then, if you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscriber button. I'm trying to drive my subscription rate higher. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. The plus is, you're never going to have to wait for me to notify you. There'll be a little message popping up if you subscribe saying I got a new video out there. So you don't have to wait for me to send you another email or start looking on your own to see if I forgot about you. So hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any of the action, I promise you. You can comment below if you'd like to, and if you wouldn't want to comment below and put your comments out there in the public eye, well, you can also contact us at rapantoutdoors360@gmail.com. Again, I appreciate your comments. I enjoy reading them. I enjoy hearing from you guys. You got any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to contact me. Again, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.